Welcome back, everyone, on the Bears Travel Plays YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday, October 30th, and I'm back breaking down some more games for the Wednesday night slate in the NBA. We're going to be looking at a couple good matchups, in my opinion. The Lakers going up against the Cavaliers, and then this one might stink a little bit, but I think we got a good matchup here. The Pistons going up against the 76ers. My two best game picks, two best player props as well. Before we do those, let's take a look at the Tuesday night recap. We have the T-Wolves minus 3.5 against the Mavericks. Remember, if I said it was minus 3.5 or higher, I would take them against the spread. Money line right now, I think, is minus 170. So, I mean, I could give out money line minus 170s, but I'd feel bad about it. I feel weird about it, taking that kind of an easy win. So I'll get the T-Wolves here, minus 3.5. Anthony Edwards, over 26.5 points against the Mavericks. And then Keegan Murray, this one's plus 107, over 2.5 made threes against a team he's already had 5+ made threes against this season. So maybe got a good line there. Over 2.5 for that play. Update a leaderboard. Trae Young lost yesterday, had made both the threes to start the game. Bam, bam, 6 points right off the bat, finished the game with 9. So crazy shooting night from Trae Young. Donovan Mitchell did get us a win on the player props. We took a loss with the Nuggets, minus 9. God, the Nuggets are so bad so far. I don't know what's going on with them, but let's try to just gain some momentum here on the Wednesday night slate. We've got the Lakers going up against the Cavaliers. Both these teams have been playing well to start the season. I think everybody expected the Cavaliers to be playing well. Maybe not a whole lot of people thought the Lakers would be this great so early. Besides a little bit of a hiccup for the Lakers in their last game against the Suns, they've started out the season undefeated besides that one loss. It was a pretty bad loss because the Suns, I think they were down by 20-plus points in the first quarter. They found a way to come all the way back and win, but as you guys know, that's how the NBA goes. No lead is safe in the NBA. In this game, I'm going to take the Lakers on the money line as the play. I think they're a very good team this season. Anthony Davis has been playing very well. LeBron James also been playing well. I think with Dalton Connect coming off the bench with that second squad, this is a very strong bench. They can score a lot of points. I love the new head coach, JJ Redick. It seems like he's doing a really good job. And it seems like the Lakers are actually drawing up some plays, making adjustments on the fly for the first time in years, even in that loss. JJ Redick called up the perfect play with 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, down by 3, set a screen with Anthony Davis, out-of-bounds guy, kicked it to Austin Reeves for a wide-open 3, barely a hand on his face, just didn't hit the shot. Very well executed play. Player just didn't make the shot. But that's something we have seen with JJ Redick. Lakers are a very well-coached team. For the Cavaliers, they're playing very well as well. Actually, maybe one of the best teams in the NBA right now, up there with the Celtics. Shooting so far, best in the NBA. They're making all of their shots. They've done a lot of damage in the paint, so Anthony Davis needs to step up his defensive game. I know he can do it. Even with the Cavaliers shooting well to start the year, I think the Lakers will respond after that bad loss of the Suns by 20-plus points, leading by 20-plus points in the first quarter. So give me the Lakers here on the money line as the play. The line's not out yet. I'm sure it's going to be plus money, Lakers on the road against a very good Cavaliers team. So plus money as the play there. And for the next play, we don't have a line out for this one as well, but Pistons on the road on the money line against the Philadelphia 76ers. I know that the Pistons are not a very good team, but they are loaded with talent, most of that being young talent. And I wasn't happy with the trade for Tobias Harris, but they have him now. He's on the team. First game back in Philadelphia. This is going to be a chance for the Pistons to get their first one of the season because the 76ers are one of the worst teams so far in the NBA to start the year. They did pick up a win in their last game going up against the Pacers, but that defense has not been great to start the year, and the offense has been pretty bad as well. For the Pistons, the defense hasn't been too bad to start the season, but they need to start making some more shots. They actually are doing a little bit better than I thought they were based on the numbers because they've had a brutal start to the season on this schedule. They've played the Cavaliers, the Celtics, and the Heat in the last 3 games. All 3 of those teams defensively can get the job done, especially the Cavaliers and the Heat. This is going to be their easiest game by far this season. I think they're going to get their first one of the year. The 76ers will be without Joel Embiid and Paul George. Andre Drummond has been filling in the spot for Joel Embiid, actually doing a pretty good job. He's averaging a double-double in the season. That's pretty good for a center if you ask me, but as we know, this day and age in the league, if your center's not having 35-plus points, 12-plus rebounds, and hit 3 threes from the perimeter, that center's not going to be in the league very long. Joel Embiid's usually having 35-plus points, 40-plus points every single game, not 10 and 10. So 76ers still have their problems. They're going to drop this game again, I think. Maxey can only do so much. Kelly Oubre Jr. on the occasion can get you 20-plus points. But the Pistons here, easiest game of the season. Tobias Harris going back to 76ers. I think the Pistons win this game. Give me them on the money line. Going to be plus money as the play there as well. For the player props tonight, we're going to start with Donovan Mitchell at the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Lakers over 25.5 points. This is just a big game, and it's a big game environment. whenever we have Donovan Mitchell playing up against the Knicks or the Lakers, he typically shows out because these are big games. He did cash for us the other night, hitting the 25-plus points. Barely got there with some free throws at the end of the game, but at least he did hit the number. I'm going to go right back to him in this game, over 25.5 points. He has been very effective from the field, making 50% of his shots in the season. The only issue that we have with Donovan Mitchell is that everyone around him is also starting off the year well. 4 of the 5 starters for the Cavaliers are averaging over 17 points per game. Mobley and Allen down low are both averaging 17 plus points per game, 9 plus rebounds per game. The play of Darius Garland cannot be overlooked. 19 points per game from your point guard, doing a really good job. So there are a lot of mouths to feed for the Cavaliers. But Donovan Mitchell going up against LeBron James, I do expect him to put on a show. He's gone over 25 plus points in back-to-back games, and he's shot at least 15 plus times in 3 consecutive games as well. So he's still getting up his shots. He's also taken 3 consecutive games having 8 plus 3-point attempts. So if you're looking for threes, I think he's a really good player prop for the threes. Over 2.5, maybe over 3.5. But for my play, give me the over 25.5. Big night game, big game in general against the Lakers. I'll take him over 25.5. And for the last play, I think everybody probably knew this was going to come because I talked about it a little bit, but 76ers against the Pistons. Tobias Harris, he's coming home to the 76ers where he played 6 seasons with his former team. He was a pretty good scoring forward, an all-around good player. I think fans were happy to see him go because his play wasn't great, but he's definitely getting up there in age, getting over the hill a little bit, I could say. Year number 18 in the NBA. I do think he has a little bit of juice left, and I will say, Tobias Harris, you don't see this a ton from role players. He's played 30-plus minutes in 16 consecutive years, and he really has never been the guy for a team. He's actually been the 3rd or 4th option the majority of his career, and he's still playing 30-plus minutes all the time. He has been a very reliable guy in his career. Now he's going back to the 76ers. Last season, he averaged 17.2 points, 6.5 rebounds, 3.1 assists, playing 33 minutes per game, shot nearly 50% from the field. I think we're going to see a little bit of a spark in this game from him, and the number's not too high because he hasn't started off the season well. He's coming off a close double-double. He's done that in back-to-back games. 9 points, 10 rebounds against the Heat, 8 points, 11 rebounds against the Celtics. He has shot 11-plus times in back-to-back games, but the problem with him shooting 11-plus times is that he's only made 6 of those shots. So he needs to do a little bit better making his shots. He's playing against his former team in this game. I do expect a little bit of a jolt out of him, maybe making a few more shots, maybe going to the rim a little bit more. I'm going to take him over points, rebounds, and assists, 22.5 as the play there. Let's go over the recap graphic. We're going to take a couple money line plays. Both of them, I think, are going to be plus money. Lakers money line against the Cavs, Pistons money line against the 76ers. Have Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points against the Lakers, and then Tobias Harris over 22.5 PRAs going up against his former team in the Philadelphia 76ers. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Wednesday, October 30th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.